Yo, 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 back again with some Silent Hill 4. Now, this one is actually my favorite in the whole original Team Silent series. I know, that's an unpopular opinion, but the main reason is mostly due to nostalgia. It's the first one I ever really got into. It introduced me to the series. And I just really like the idea of the apartment itself being a pivotal character in the whole story. Literally. Either way, I say we get started. What about you? Oh man. First off, love the intro music. I don't even know how to begin to describe it. It sounds like an evil mariachi. It's like, wait, why is this Spanish theme going on here? I don't know, but I like it. Badass song. We're going on easy. I'm not trying to hustle with the enemies because the final act of this game is really annoying if you play it on hard. It was 2 years ago that Henry Townsend moved into room 302 of South Ashfield Heights, an apartment building in the medium-sized city of Ashfield. Henry was happy and enjoying his new life. But 5 days ago, something strange happened. He began to have a reoccurring dream each night. One other thing. He couldn't leave room 302. Oh man. Oh. I made a huge. Wait, are we good? Oh god. I think we're good, right? Okay. I'm not entirely sure if I made a huge mistake here, but let's just see. I installed the. Hold up, what's this? How do I interact? Space? What's with this room? It's covered in blood and rust. This is my room, but what the hell happened to it? Is it really my room? It's in terrible shape. The air is so heavy, and my head hurts. This photo, was it here before? My head. I've seen this lighthouse before. I don't remember putting up this photo. This church. There are all sorts of dusty items here. What the hell? None of it's mine. That's weird. My red typewriter is gone. This is my bed. My head's so heavy. This photo, it's filthy. Was it here before? The scenery. I know I've seen it before. Okay. The door's shut tight and it won't open at all. Where did this big TV come from? I thought I had a record player here. What's with this? This clock, when did it stop working? Did I even have a clock in this room before? I don't even know what this is. That's interesting. The window, I can't get it open. Okay, what is this? It's part of an old picture book. There once was a baby and a mother who were connected by a magical cord. But one day the cord was cut and the mother went to sleep. The baby was left all alone. But the baby made lots of friends at Wish House, and everyone was very nice to him. The baby was happy. It's ripped here and I can't read anymore. Who is this guy? Who are all these people? 21 people. It can't be. Why are they here? Creepy. It looks like a face. What is this photo? It's all faded and I can't see it well. I thought I moved this, but now it's back where it was. I'm not interested in food at all. My head hurts. I don't feel like washing my hands right now. It smells horrible. I'm afraid to open it up. The door is shut for good. The door is shut tight and it won't open at all. Okay. So obviously the character we were in that moment didn't recognize anything except for a few shelves here or there. So that suggests that we weren't playing Henry, right? Or maybe we were playing Henry, but we were kind of projecting ourselves onto someone else's persona. Either way, you gotta love this song. It's a fantastic song. It's a lullaby. And it makes perfect sense with the motif of the game involving the room, the child. Hirataka Ishikawa. Now, I don't remember if this is the full cutscene or just a short version. I think it's a short version. Yeah, it's the short version.
Oh, man. What a dream.
Now, Henry is a very interesting character, and I think the whole point of him as a character flies over a lot of people's heads. But we'll get into it. It's still not working.
Hello?
Help me.
What? The cord's cut.
The plot thickens. So, I'm pretty sure that it's a myth that this game was not supposed to be a Silent Hill game. I think one of the creators of this game said that yeah, this was going to be a Silent Hill game. But I'd have to look that up. I'm pretty sure. In fact, let me look that up right now. I want to be sure that I'm not just spouting BS. Okay, here's what I found. Silent Hill 4 The Room was always intended to be part of the Silent Hill series, even if it started as a concept separate from the main series. Team Silent initially wanted to create a game that was different from the previous installments, leading to the idea of quote-unquote Room 302. However, from the beginning, it was always meant to be a spin-off or a new direction within the Silent Hill universe rather than an entirely separate game. The development of Silent Hill 4 and Silent Hill 3 occurred almost simultaneously, with the goal of providing a fresh experience while still being connected to the Silent Hill franchise. And there's multiple references to that, so yeah, I'm pretty sure, because I remember maybe 2012 to all the way up to 2020-ish, people kept on saying, oh, Silent Hill 4 was never meant to be a Silent Hill game. That's why it's so different. But then people started hounding the developers of the Silent Hill 4 game, and yeah, we got confirmation. Yeah, it was always meant to be a Silent Hill 4, game, just a little bit different from the regular ones. Okay. Here we are. So let's start looking around. This is a photo of the church I ran across while I was visiting Silent Hill. For some reason, I was really attracted by the way it looked, so I took the picture. Okay, so Henry has been to Silent Hill. He's a photographer. There are a lot of small items here, but none of them is particularly interesting. It's a brand new scrapbook. You can view the contents of the scrapbook by pressing the scrapbook button, which I'm actually not entirely sure what the scrapbook button is. Everyone's going about their daily lives. Everything is relatively normal, but we feel so separated from all that. Obviously, we can't leave this room. At least that's what Henry said. But look how active it is. There's cars going by, people walking around. There's some guys even running. Look at him. He's got to get to work. There's so much going on, right? Ah, yes. South Ashfield Heights, a town that's very close to Silent Hill itself. Restaurant Fuselli? I see, it's an Italian restaurant. Then there's the Hotel South Ashfield. Now, one of my favorite things about this game is the voyeuristic aspect of it, where because Henry has a lot of extra time on his hands, he kind of observes people, kind of like what do you call it? Open window and stuff like that. See, look, this guy, he looks like he's trying to... Oh, it's a kid. Kid's playing by the window. He better be careful. What else is there? Someone just woke up right over there. That guy's dancing. He's listening to some tunes, bro. Really like this aspect. And this does change over time. One of the hauntings that's really rare but can occur is when you're looking through the window, a head can fall across the screen. And I remember when I first found out about that, I was like, oh my gosh, guys, look at this. And then we had to wait like an hour for it to show up because it's so rare. But yeah, we're in the middle of a a city, a thriving city by the looks of it. I can't open the window. Up until a few days ago, it was no problem. Ever since I started having those nightmares. So obviously Henry was having nightmares when this started, a recurring dream which we just experienced, where he was embodying someone who didn't recognize his own apartment. Okay, what about this? It's that lake in Silent Hill. I went sightseeing there a few years ago. I like this photo because it really captures the beauty and tranquility of the trees and the lake there. I put this up on the wall right after I moved here. Obviously, not a whole lot we can do here. I think we can only put two numbers. I think one of them is a spoof number. I don't remember what the spoof was though, but yeah, there is a spoof number. There's also the billboard number. Let's go see. Oh, wait, let me see if I remember it. 555-5760. Oh, 3750. I was so close. Okay, 555-3750. I actually used to use that as a password for some of my old accounts back in the early 2000s. Very interesting. That noise just now, what was that? That's a great question. Obviously, it suggests that even if we could get contact outside, whatever we would come into contact with is not good. Some old shoe boxes. Nope. Can't do anything with this. It is interesting. We just saw the cord is cut, yet we were still able to contact that bar. Okay, let's go outside. Ah, yes. A pretty quaint apartment. But we should check out the bathroom first, seeing as it's right here. Roxas? Never heard of that brand. And it's just a normal bathroom. Nothing has changed since I moved here 2 years ago. Yeah, same thing. I don't feel like taking a shower right now. There's nothing to do here. I don't feel like washing my face right now. What about here? Just the typical stuff you'd find around a sink. Nothing particularly interesting. Relatively standard bathroom. This chest could hold a lot of stuff. Yep, this is where we store items and whatnot. Now, I should figure out what the scrapbook button is. I, P, C, C, B, B, okay. No map. T, Y, U. U is the scrapbook, okay. It's weird, a few days ago, the power to my TV and my VCR just cut out ever since I started having those nightmares. I brought I brought these books with me when I moved in 2 years ago, but I haven't touched them since then. The clock stopped working a few days ago. Nothing on the radio. It is cool. We can see the screen moving a little bit, and that's pretty impressive for PS2 days. Okay, what about this thing? It looks like a scrap from some book. Man, this thing looks like it was written ages ago. Through the ritual of the Holy Assumption, he built a world. It exists in a space separate from the world of our Lord. More accurately, it is within yet without the Lord's world. Unlike the world of our Lord, it is a world in extreme flux. Unexpected doors or walls, moving floors, odd creatures, a world only he can control. Anyone swallowed up by that world will live there for eternity, undying. They will haunt that realm as a spirit. How can our Lord forgive such an abomination? It is important to travel lightly in that world. He who carries too heavy a burden will regret it. The book scrap. So that is very important note. It kind of gives us a hint as to what's going on here. Through the ritual of the Holy Assumption, he built a world. It exists in a space separate from the world of our Lord. More accurately, it is within, yet without the Lord's world. Yep, strange things. It's not actually reality. And that's a huge difference between the other Silent Hill games, is that this is overtly something else. It's not exactly the same as the other games. And we can get to why that is in a second. I can't open the window ever since I started having those nightmares. Aha, look, more people. The father, nope. It's two kids just looking out the window, I guess. There's a guy in a blue shirt. He looks like he's just enjoying the evening. There's a woman over there watching TV and laughing. And it looks like an old woman who's just cleaning a little bit. Okay. So what about this? This is our scrapbook. We can save here. What's interesting about it is it's red, very similar to how James saves. It's a red square. But I don't think it's connected, in my opinion. I don't think there's any connection. It's just a coincidence. Can we observe that picture? No. What about this? This is a photo of the outside of South Ashfield Heights. I was immediately attracted by the outside of the building, as well as the view from the window here. When I moved here 2 years ago, I almost felt like I was being drawn here. So something attracted him to live here. I got this photo from Frank Sunderland, the superhero at South Ashfield Heights. Frank Sunderland is James's father. Very interestingly enough, it seems like a small world at that point. The main power is off, so even if I press it, nothing happens. Looks like he's got a muscle car magazine. Got a few VHS tapes. Those were pretty big back in the day. It's a photo of me as a kid, and then when I graduated from high school. I've had this furniture since before I moved here 2 years ago. Which is interesting because the person in the dream said that he also had this furniture as well, which is interesting. Why? What's so special about it? I don't really feel like cooking right now. Got coffee, some toaster, your average kitchen shit. I don't feel like washing my hands. Aha! There's chocolate milk here. Chocolate flavored milk, very sweet, was in the refrigerator at home. White wine. A bottle of white wine from the refrigerator. It'll break eventually if I keep using it as a weapon. Oh, already thinking about using it as a weapon, huh? Well, I think we should put these things away. We're not really going to use them probably ever, except for the chocolate milk, of course. That's a very important item. And yeah, there just so happens to be a chain door from the inside. "5 days ago, that's when I first had the nightmare. I haven't been able to get out of my room since then. The phone doesn't work. The TV doesn't work. My whole world has suddenly turned insane. My door is chained up. The windows are sealed shut. And on top of that, someone chained the door from the inside. How am I going to get out of here? Don't go out, Walter."
What the hell? What's going on here?
Oh. That's Eileen Galvin from next door.
Oh man. Hope my luck changes before the party.
Psst. Okay, so obviously there's what, 10 bloody handprints? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, there's more than 10. Either way, let me see. Oh, that was loud. What was that? Why don't we check it out? But first, what's in here? Okay, a little closet with some washing machines. There's nothing interesting here at the moment. And nothing in this area has really changed since I moved here. It's a clothes dryer. I don't need that right now. It's a washing machine. I don't need that either. It's a tank filled with oil. Okay. That's kind of weird to have in your closet, I guess, maybe. There are tools and things on the ground. Fairly standard closet, minus the oil. I don't know. Do people keep oil in their closet? That's like a garage thing. But I guess if you live in an apartment, you can't really put it in a garage, can you? The mirror is a nice touch.
What the hell? Somebody in there? I wonder if I can get out this way.
Well, shit. The water stopped running. Who could have done this? I knew it. There must be someone here. That's interesting. There must be someone here. Who, though? Who could be inside the apartment with you? It isn't time for that kind of thing. Of course, there's no one in the bathtub, but there could have been someone in the bathtub. You're just lucky. The sewage pipe's broken too. Pulling the part hanging down, you got a steel pipe. A 3-foot long sewer pipe. Not very powerful, but fairly easy to use. Well, let's enter. Now, this part's interesting, isn't it? It's very reminiscent of giving birth, right? This game falls heavily on those themes of motherhood, birth, loneliness. I think there's a speedrun tactic where you can push it, let go, push it, let go, and then it's faster by a small amount. I think that's how it went. And here we are. You know what's interesting about the loading screen is you can actually mess around with the symbols on the loading screen, but because I'm on PC, it goes by too quick. But I remember playing around with that on the PS2. You can use the analog sticks to make it bigger or smaller and move it around.
What the hell?
Here we are. I wonder, does it work? No, it doesn't work. See, I had a problem with the resolution, so I installed the mod that allows you to play in first person and whatnot, but because I was having a problem with the resolution, that mod doesn't work, unfortunately. Either way, the game still looks great. I downloaded Steam 006's fix for it, but at the same time, it also changed that I can't use the camera hack anymore. Maybe I can, I don't know. I'll check it out next time though. Can we examine anything? Information for the Lynch Street line and the King Street line. Is this really South Ashfield Station? It's some kind of poster. There's nothing interesting about it. Was there other shit? I didn't actually look. No, wait. This looks like South Ashfield subway station, the one I can see from my apartment window, but it's all wrong. One of the columns had collapsed. What else can we examine? Oh, what's this? It's a big pipe. This looks like the South Asheville subway station. I can see it from my apartment. This shouldn't be here. Can't go that way. Can I mess with the camera like the other games? It's a big pipe. Yeah. I'm kind of curious though, how you manipulate the camera. Oh wait, what's this? What's with this? This looks like the South Ashfield subway station, but I don't think this should be here. Oh. What was that? It's some kind of poster. Nothing interesting about it. The door's shut tight and won't open at all. The door's locked from the other side. Okay, tab allows me to move the camera. Okay. I think that's everything.
Who are you? What's your name?
Henry. And you?
This is my dream and you don't even know my name. It's Cynthia.
Your dream.
That's right. This is just a dream. And a really terrible one too. I hope I wake up soon.
So you think this is a dream, huh?
Well, if it's not a dream, what is it? Anyway, I want to get out of here, but I can't find the exit. Say, will you help me find it? I'm kind of scared all alone. I'll do a special favor for you later. It's just a dream, so I might as well have some fun.
Oh, Henry is like really like winded after that. What was up with that? Why was he breathing so heavily? Who knows, bro? Henry was gassed after that. It's some kind of advertisement. Nothing interesting. Okay. So she thinks it's a dream. And that's not actually far off from the truth. Okay. The ambient soundtrack is extremely loud. I actually think I should lower it a little bit, right? Oh, we have a map already. We're beginning to create our very own map. Let me see. How about that? Yeah, I think that's better. It was just pounding in my ear, driving me insane.
Wait a minute. I think I'm gonna puke.
So why does she get sick? This is interesting. Maybe someone doesn't want them to mingle. Doesn't want them interacting because it could ruin their plans. We're gonna have to do something about this. Let us... How do I equip the weapon? That would be a good idea to figure out. T. T, enter. Huh. I'm gonna have to look in the options. I actually don't know. Let's see. Button configuration. Okay, WASD, move, turn left, turn right, up, down, left, right. Action and investigate. Okay. B. B? I never would have guessed B. I'm going to be real. Caps lock is evade. Run, walk, scrapbook, map. Use and equip weapon. Right control? Oh my gosh, it's way over there. Woo. That's a pretty far reach, dude. What the hell? T, item info. Camera left, right. TJLI. Wait, TJLIK? Oh my gosh. It's over, bro. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Enough. Die already. Stomp. Okay. I think we're good, right? I still hear the growling and snarling of something probably watching me in the dark, right? So let's see. K, L. Not to you. No. Oh, okay. That's actually relatively simple. So we can look around the environment. This is good. I was really hoping we can do this. Maybe we might see something we wouldn't normally otherwise observe. A very famous Japanese spook. Typically, I think in every Silent Hill game, there's a bathroom scare that's similar to that. And it's kind of like a nod to Japanese bathroom stories with like ghosts in the bathroom. It looks like there's no one in there. Ooh. Some nasty ass toilets, bro. Let's get out of here. Okay. Well, obviously, we should go through the big hole in the wall, right? Where could this crazy hole lead to?
What? Another dream. But it seems so real. Or could it be? Was I really inside that woman's dream? Oh, that's just stupid. What am I thinking?
One of the things that really stuck with me in this game is the soundtrack. I think this game has the most diverse and interesting. Well, no, Silent Hill 3 has a really good one too. Silent Hill 2 is classic, of course, but this game has like a lot of interesting like songs and trip hops and like I don't know. There's something about it. It kind of scratches that old 2000s vibe, right? Like you know how old anime is like Eureka 7, what else? Air Gear, what else? Boogie Pop Phantom. You know, all these old school like animes had these crazy soundtrack. This game's soundtrack kind of reminds me of that kind of era in anime. I don't know why, but it's stuck with me. It's also what immediately captivated me when I first started playing it back in the early days. I remember downloading the soundtrack to this game off Ares torrents. Very good stuff. Also, it's really easy to miss that he wakes up every time he goes through the hole. It suggests that, yeah, he is going in someone's dream, but the real question is, whose dream? I think we all know the answer to that. But it also goes into my theory about Silent Hill as a whole, which is that the sacred ground of Silent Hill is able to project people's dreams onto reality. And what makes this game so interesting is that it's the opposite. Instead of projecting it onto reality, you're going into someone's other realm, their dream itself, rather than the other way around. So it's kind of like a dichotomy. And it's really cool. Well. Back home, and there's a note under the door. What is this? Mom, why don't you wake up? You put the first letter in your scrapbook. Okay. So let me see. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 15 hands. What could they mean? Oh, look, it's crooked now. This furniture has been here since I moved in. Huh? That's weird. Somebody moved it. Let's straighten it. Who could have done it? There's a pistol on the floor. Of course, we're going to take the pistol. Easy to use handgun, but not much stopping power. Well, we are going to equip that ASAP. There's a message carved in here. It looks like they used an ice pick or something. The faint hope I had is slowly changing to despair. I've somehow managed to tunnel this far, but no matter what I do, I can't get any further. The hallway, the windows, the walls. It feels like this room is stuck in another dimension. Eileen never noticed. Very interesting indeed. That suggests that someone else was here before us. Henry certainly didn't carve that into the wall. Very cool. I enjoy these kind of things because before you play this game, it's completely a mystery, and part of the fun is solving that mystery. And all these little clues suggest that the bigger picture, which, oh man, it's so good. It's Eileen.
Where did I put that damn broom?
It's right here, bro.
There it is.
Robbie the Rabbit. Okay, I think that's everything. Pretty nice room, actually. It's quaint. It's cozy. It looks like a music video. Like Taking Back Sunday, maybe? Oh, look at this.
Where did you go? Hurry! Save me! If you need a token, there's one here.
So Henry is able to go to and fro, which it seems no one else has the ability to do. What makes Henry so special? He's able to observe. And for some reason, whatever force is behind this is not bothering him for the most part. Eileen sweeping up her mess that she made earlier. Good character. Some other people would just leave that mess on the floor, but she takes ownership. Suggests that she's a good person. Okay. Why don't we go back in the hole since Eileen sounded like she really needed some help? I wonder how many people's introduction to Silent Hill was this game. It's some kind of mannequin. It's got a coin in its hand. Take the coin. The Lynch Street Line coin. Train token for the subway's Lynch Street Line. Can be used any number of times. Creepy. It sort of reminds me of Cynthia. It's an exact replica. And his hands are bloody. Okay, now we're really getting into the thick of things. Let's get out of here. Okay. It's a coin dispenser for the Lynch Street line, but it's broken and I can't use it. There's some kind of station guide, but the text is all blurry. It's totally useless. Okay. Music is intense, bro. I think that's what their goal was, is that they were like, well, if we're not going to have the lighting system that the other games have, we really have to instill this loudness and make the ambient noises really pop. But I kind of do wish they stuck with the original recipe. I'm going to be real. It's a payphone, but it's broken. They could have done this whole apartment thing, but also allowed more freedom and exploration, because the levels in this game are rather linear, unfortunately. There's also a lot of backtracking, which I'm not a big fan of, but I mean, obviously they probably didn't do that by design. They probably had an issue with funding or time or management or whatever it may be. Get that bested, get back here. Ouch. Why don't you die, you that bested? Okay. Unfortunately, we can't examine this, but what does it look like? It looks like an umbilical cord, obviously, and it's the same theme that we had earlier when we initially crawled through the hole. I should be able to get out of the street this way, but it's a dead end. What do we got over here? Take the pistol bullets. Small diameter bullets for use in the pistol. Not very powerful. I should be able to get out to the street, but it's a dead end. Let us get the pistol out. We are going to have an abundance of ammo. What about this way? The door's shut tight and it won't open at all. Okay, I think that's everything. So we should be able to use... Oh, can I just do that? Oh, okay, I can. Over here, right? Yeah. It's the Lynch Street line entrance. You use the Lynch Street line coin. Oh no. So these ghosts is the big thing in Silent Hill 4. It's a major gameplay mechanic, and it's also extremely important in the lore. It's filled with some kind of weird stuff. Yeah, it's weird stuff, is it? The path is blocked by rubble. I can't get through. Okay, no items. Let's go. Was there something that way? No, it's blocked off. trying to look at all the posters and stuff. Here, let me blast you out. That didn't work. Well, first we gotta look around. This strange vending machine. It says one something on it. The door's shut tight and it won't open at all. Our ghosties are back. Can't look at that. Can't examine anything on this side. The door is locked from the other side. There's a button here. Will you push it? It looks like the car's door opened. The door shut tight. Eileen, come on, we gotta go. Damn ghosts. Oh, we can go through this door, right? Uh-oh. This is bad news, bears. Were we supposed to go in another car door? Oh, there's a lot of ghosties. Actually, I think we were supposed to go through that door, right? Yeah, this is the wrong door. Oh god, the hooks in the floor kind of looking like they're hooking into flesh is so creepy, bro. There's a toy box here. It has 1000 whatever written on it. It's locked and I can't open it. What the hell? It looks like mannequins. More mannequins. Can't examine the newspaper. Oh, more bodies inside these cages. I like how you can't turn the camera here, so it's really risky business. Yeah, that's the door we're supposed to go through, but we should look around first. It's a broken vending machine. Hey, don't hit me with the super thing. What about that? Nope. Yeah, there's nothing we can examine.
Cynthia?
And we lost Cynthia. Nowhere to be found, right? Oh, but there is ghosts. Yeah, there's no point in even going. Let's go back to the hole. It's actually worth going back through the hole every time you come across one, because it can have new notes and information hidden around the apartment. You can miss that if you don't go through all the holes. Henry wakes from another dream. Let's have a little look around. Anything new? Unfortunately not. Cynthia finished cleaning up. What about over here? Might as well take a look-see. Nope. Let's look out the window. Did anything change outside? No, everyone's still going about their business as if there's not someone who's fighting for their life right across the way. Everyone's still going about their day like nothing is wrong. But to them, nothing is wrong. Well, the only thing we can do now is just go back. Back into the dream we go. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I know all of the lore of this game, and I'm just like, I don't want to just like say it outright. I think we should talk about it when it happens. I think that's the better play. Ooh, this place kind of looks flesh-like, doesn't it? And there's like this bass, this deep rumble in the background. Ah, yes, handgun ammo. Are those mushrooms? What the hell? It is now unlocked. That might or might not be useful. We'll never know. Ah, jeez. Oh, I love the camera shift here. See, that's something that you just can't do with a lot of third-person over-the-shoulder games. You could do it. You could make a hybrid. In fact, there's a Resident Evil 2 mod that does
Henry, I found the exit. Come to the turnstile. Henry, I found the exit. Come to the turnstile. Hurry! Hurry!
Yo, it's kind of...
He's coming!
Oh. So maybe it's hard to see on the recording, but there's like a little sign right here, and it has like a lot of occult symbolism on it. It's kind of strange. Obviously, this is the monster, I guess you could call it. I assume it's the last boss, right? That's the most logical conclusion for what this thing is. You can see it on all the levels. It's in every level at certain points in time, and it all leads down into the deepest part of Walter's subconscious. It kind of like digs deeper and deeper the more people he murders. Very interesting, right? You can see the final boss at the start of the game. Business Daily. Okay. There's another one around here. There we go. Anything on the train? Probably not, right? Oh, so there are some rooms we can't look around in with the camera shifter. It's a golf club. Looks like a 9-iron. Powerful and easy to use, but it looks like it could break easily. You'll probably never use it. There's a handle missing from this projection. It should act as a key. Though the driver's seat window, I can see a light coming from the other side of the tunnel. A light at the end of the tunnel, huh? I do wish this game had a little more interaction with the environment. There are a lot of cool things, especially in like the forest world and the building world, but it could have used a little more detail on the environment. It's a vending machine. I wonder what it was vending anyway. Well, it looks like chips, right? Okay. Ooh, nutrition. We definitely want that. Heals your body with supplemental nutrition. Must be some potent medication. Okay. I wonder if you can see it, because it's brighter on my side than your side. Let's go into the hole again. There might be some notes waiting for us. It's always worth checking, because there's a lot of little things that you can miss if you don't go back every time. It's relatively quick, so it's not a huge deal. Nope, we're good. Let's keep on going. You know what I really like is every time you return from the hole into the dream, like there's like this harsh filter or noise filter on it, and it kind of fades away slowly, almost as if like you're waking up in a dream. It's kind of weird. Oh, this part's famous. You know, someone did a randomizer run where the enemies did random damage, and they almost couldn't get past this part. This part sucks. It's just a really bad part. It's one of the reasons I like to play on easy, because these guys just suck. See that, bro? These guys are garbage mode. And on hard, this part is really hard to get through, even if you like played the game 100 times before. And like aiming, you can't choose the target you aim at. Their hitbox lasts longer than its animation does. It's so bad. Oh my gosh, see? I might even die on easy. Okay, I should probably use that. We just tank it, bro. We tank it. I don't care. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad, dude. I would have died 3 times over on hard, or maybe even normal. I would have died twice over. Horrible section. Anything here? Ah, yes, just what we needed. Oh, that was close. Okay, what do we got here? Women's makeup items are scattered on the ground. These must be Cynthia's. The King Street line exit. Just want to make sure I don't miss anything. Yeah. Okay. There's a plate on the door. Remove the plate. You got the Temptation placard. Placard from the subway world. It shows a woman and says Temptation.
Are you okay?
It's just a dream, right? I think I drank too much last night. I never got to do that special favor for you. feel like I'm dying.
It's okay. It's just a dream.
I give to you. Really don't deserve
16121.
it. There's nothing you can do. So sleep in your only memory of me, my dearest mother. Here's a lullaby to close your eyes at goodnight. It was always you that I despised. I don't feel enough for you to cry. Oh well.
There's that heavy noise filter again. And we wake from our slumber once again. So those numbers are supposed to be a huge secret. You're supposed to be like 16121. What does that mean? It's relatively obvious. Some people were like, is it a date? Well, what's the big idea? But it's obviously 16 out of 21.
Man, what's that noise out there?
I guess it's not immediately apparent, but it becomes very obvious and like literally like I think the next note or two it'll say something about it. You know what's interesting, and it's not a lot of people I hear talk about it, but after Walter kills someone in the dream, their body is in the real world, but their ghost is in the dream world. So in a way, it's kind of like him taking their soul, right? Let's see. Can we look outside? There's an ambulance and a police car near the subway entrances. Is it Cynthia? There's just like police dudes doing a strange dance over there. It's funny when you have it on a really wide, I have it on 2560 by 1440p. And so the textures are kind of like stretched out a little bit, but it's funny because when it's in a higher resolution and not in 4:3, like these people out in the streets look really low res. It's kind of funny. But I remember on the PS2, it's a little harder to see how they look in their details, so they looked a little more normal. Okay. The kids are still playing by the window. The dude who was dancing before is now taking a rest. He probably danced for a little too long. Well, let's go and check out.
Hurry up and get that ambulance. Quit yapping and move her already. Damn, she's got numbers carved into her chest. I wonder if...
And next, we'll be taking a look at the weather. Tonight, we can expect scattered clouds clearing by morning. Tomorrow looks to be quite a nice day with warm and sunny weather continuing through the evening, and the weekend we can expect more of the same. So I hope you all get out there and enjoy your weekend.
Okay. And it's very quiet in the apartment after the police and the radio have been turned off. I think a lot of people would go crazy. I mean, there's not any white noise in here. There's no fan. There's no outside ambient noise. You can't hear the cars in here. It's literally just nothing and the tattering of your footsteps. There's a scrap of red paper stuck in here. Oh, whoops. You put the red diary, April 8th, in your scrapbook. Although the cult itself is gone, I'm sure the spirit of it is still alive. There are too many strange things happening in that town. I'm investigating 2 people. Or maybe I should say just one. I've just about discovered what's going on. April 8th. So the cult is gone, you say? I find that laughable. After the whole fiasco that happened with Heather, I'm sure that they merely went underground for a little while. I mean, they have deep roots. I mean, the whole town is built around them, not the other way around. Okay, so the only logical thing we can do now is to go back into the hole. But let's look through the holes first. Anything change? Not really. Looks like she's just looking for something again. I guess she's very clumsy and loses things all the time. What about out here? I hear something. As you can notice, there's a new handprint there after Cynthia died. So we can already assume exactly what these hands represent and their purpose. Is that everything, Sunderland? I love the scuffling of feet, like the sound effects that Yamaoka uses for those kind of sound effects. Because some of them are so stock that you can hear them in 100 different things, and some of them are kind of different. And I don't know if he changes the pitch on them or whatnot, but he does tend to use a lot of stock sounds and messes with like the pitch and stuff. And sometimes he doesn't, and you can just be like, "Oh yeah, I've seen that and this and that and that and this." Oh, would you look at that? Just like I thought, no water. Well, let's see. The hole's getting bigger. Enter. We have to. There's no other option. Well, look at this. We're in a forest now. A very swampy kind of looking place. I love the way this area looks. It's a cliff. I can't go forward here. I wish we had more of this. This level is also linear. All the levels are linear, bro. And I think it's so disappointing because I want to explore more of this world. Walter's dreams. It's so interesting. It's all a cliff. Can't really see. This writing. What does it mean? There's a bunch of writing. It's like a bunch of papers stuck to the stump at the base of a tree. Even more writing. I can't read this writing. There's weird writing here too. So I remember. See, that's kind of like a stock sound. You can hear that in 100 different like miscellaneous shows and media and whatnot. I really like the way this place looks. It looks very dreary and kind of like almost like you shouldn't be here. Like this place has long since been abandoned. Danger, do not enter. Let's go back, see if anything changed. There's a lot of different weird triggers, and it's, like I said, it's worth going back every time because you never know if there's going to be new notes or new interactions between the myriad of different places you can look at. I think even some of the dialogue changes on some of the things. Yeah, see, this is different. It's a photo of the Silent Hill Church. It was just a quick snapshot, but if I were to stare at it, I feel like I'm being sucked in. It makes me feel so strange. That's entirely different from what he said at the start. So as you progress through the game, it's worth looking through all these things again because he'll say different things at different times. It was a nice sunny day when I snapped a shot in downtown Silent Hill. The air was so fresh and I felt so good. It's the lighthouse near the lake in Silent Hill. There was an old amusement park by there. See, that's new as well. So all these pictures are from Silent Hill. So Henry visited there quite a bit. There are so many weird stories about Silent Hill, but looking at this scenery, it's hard to believe that any of them are true. So many weird stories, huh? Who's that? Hello?
Help me! Help! Let me out of here!
There's something going on in this room.
What do you mean?
I heard weird noises coming from inside there.
Help!
Hey, Richard, can you see anything from your window?
No. Everything looks pretty normal to me.
Richard, huh?
The guy who lives here, what's he like anyway?
I know his name and face, but that's about it.
Well, I'm gonna go call the super.
Yeah, good idea.
You know,
They can't hear me.
the voice actor for Richard, I think I've heard him in 100 different things. He's a pretty common voice actor, but I couldn't tell you his name. My shoes. I don't need to change them right now. Okay, was there... Let's look around a little bit. There might be something different. It feels like someone has intentionally cut off communication. The clock is stopped at 10:06. Oh, 10:06, huh? I brought these books with me when I moved here, but I don't read them anyway. What do you do, Henry? You obviously take pictures, but what else? This is South Asheville Heights. It's U-shaped. The west side has 2 floors, and the east side has 3 floors. I heard that Sunderland, the superintendent who gave me this photo, has been the super here since the building was built. There's a TV remote, a car magazine, and an ashtray, but nothing really useful. Ah, I was that age once too. I wonder if this furniture belonged to the person who lived there before. Nothing. You know, there was a rumor that went around that if you, I think if you stayed there and looked at it long enough, that you would catch Eileen changing her clothes. I remember that. It was probably just a shit poster joke, but it's really funny. I'm pretty sure a lot of us tried it to no avail. I should be hungry, but I'm not. Is my stomach paralyzed or something? Now, this is interesting. I was actually going to bring it up with the fact that he cannot interact with anybody and they can't hear him scream. They can't, he's not hungry, my stomach paralyzed. This all suggests that he's actually still sleeping at this very moment, even when he's conscious in his apartment, and that his like spirit is walking around rather than him actually physically being there. It makes sense why objects would be able to appear, why things would change around. These, I think he's like astral projecting in a specific, in some way or another. Or if not astral projection, he's still dreaming. He's in his sleep right now. It's kind of represented by the fact that every single time he goes into Walter's dream, he wakes up from Walter's dream and comes back into his dream. He's dreaming at this very moment. But it's not a dream exactly, because he can still see the world passing by. So I think it's more appropriate to call it more of like an astral projection or something like that. Man, those kids are having the time of their life. It looks like they have like a pillow fort or something over there. There's some woman talking to whoever is living with her. The old woman decided to watch some TV now. And the cops are gone. They probably cleaned up the body and set up the crime scene. Okay. Well, I'm actually going to call it here. But man, what a great intro to a game. It leaves so many questions and gives you just enough supplement to try to start putting the picture together. But there's a lot more to this story than meets the eye. Now, I don't think this is the best Silent Hill, but I like it the most. Just like I said, it's because of my nostalgia for it. I think it's also very interesting. It does a lot of unorthodox things, and some of the mechanics and the way you switch between first person and third person was really different for the time. There weren't many games that were first person and third person, mostly only on the PC. 2004 didn't really have that thing. Maybe like Hitman was one. There wasn't that many games that would do that. So this game had a special vibe about it back in the day, where you would be like, this game has a lot of weird shit in it. So you would play it with your friends and be like, guys, let's have a sleepover and play Silent Hill. You never really understood what it was about, but you enjoyed it just for all the weirdness and vibes it gave. Either way, I'm gonna head out, so have a good night.